So, I'm not really looking for houses as much as I'm looking for land right now. I got houses. I'm looking to get rid of them. And house prices seem to be falling. It's like my phone. What the hell's going on with this thing? There we go. I moved the mount up the glass. The thing about having a whole glass cockpit here is I can just put the phone anywhere now. I'm not relegated to sticking it to the window. So yeah, prices on houses seem like over the last 6 months are trending down. They're trending down good, which is bad for my sales, but it's good for my acquisitions. Now, SpaceX dropped the other day, and y'all know what I did. If it performed like my Tesla stock, I jumped on this early. And I learned my lesson with Amazon. When Amazon first kicked out, I had the opportunity to buy Amazon stock for like dirt cheap. And I passed. I'm like, oh, this thing's going to fail. They're trying to compete with eBay and PayPal. It'll never work. And I was wrong. I missed that one. I missed that whole fucking boat. I missed the ship. I didn't even get to stay on the island. I missed that one so bad. And it was a glaring opportunity. I just didn't understand it. And picking and choosing stocks with new companies. And I wasn't a heavy investor back then. I didn't have the money then to invest like I have now. So, well, actually, I didn't have the 10 grand to throw at Tesla stock 2 years ago either. But when I seen a bunch of idiots selling Tesla stock and it bottomed out at like 124, 126, I could not pass that up. I seen GameStop shorting going on there. I'm like, this is where you get in at the low and get out at the high. Within 12 months, I was 28,000 positive on it. So that was a good deal. SpaceX, we'll see. I don't see SpaceX or Tesla, either one, going any which direction but up. So years and years ago, I bought Miller stock because it's local. I mean, I just passed Miller Brewery right there. And now it's Molson Golden, or Molson Coors. Still has split 2 or 3 times, but it's been a really good performer over the years. It's the only stock I've got that has just like never, ever, ever posted a loss. It's never dipped. Of course, I had Alex and Ivy and Bombay stock that they tanked when the company went under. And then somewhere out there from the 1980s, and I thought about searching for this damn thing. I have a 401k from when I was like 17, 18 years old. There couldn't have been a lot of money in it, but I mean, with compound interest over the years, I'm sure it's got to be worth something. Some small bucks. In all my searches, all I can really find is that Verizon owes me $200, $100 on 2 different accounts. But they want me to jump through fiery hoops, and it's funny because they want to see one of my previous bills. Well, joke's on them assholes, because I still have phone records and billing from 20 years ago. I've literally got, I think, my files from 2000, 2001. I've got all of them moving forward. The ones in the 90s, I think, went away when Tia was born. I kind of did a file purge of the previous 5 years. And that was 05. So 2026, I've still got records all the way back to 2000, 2001, something like that. But anyway, the housing prices are dropping, and I'm looking at Acreage, south of Fort Worth, outside of Tarrant County. I just want out of Tarrant County. I don't care if I'm going west or I'm going south. It's just too fucking expensive to go north. The property up there, unless you're going to get way the fuck out there by. Good Lord, man. What are you, homeless people are all over the place. I seen her at Murphy's earlier, and then I seen her behind Burger Box. I mean, it's kind of like a 6-block area, but that homeless chick's just like roaming around the neighborhood. This acreage of shit keeps dropping. I've been watching this one. It started out at 274,000. I'm keeping an eye on it. It went down to I think it was like 220, it's somewhere in the 220s, 220 and some change. Then it went to 205, and it's been steady at 200. I could have swore the other day Redfin or Zillow once sent me a notification saying that it had dipped to 185. If it dips to 185, I'm going to go buy it. At $185,000, I wouldn't say it's a steal, but it would be worth the investment. It's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on it, which already makes it worth some money, but the house, someone started remodeling it, did not finish it. Which is, here comes my brother-in-law. Oh my God. He's mopeding it. I don't think he realized it was me because I'm in the black truck and he's never seen it before. This freaking little, he's got one of those, it's not a moped, it's not a motorcycle, but it's fucking crazy. He drives that thing everywhere. He takes it to work, he drives it like miles and miles and miles. Sorry I had to move y'all so I can see the backup cam. I don't usually use the backup cam, but on this truck it's I kind of need it to keep on the track because I tend to run off the concrete. Anyway, so this house is not really a steal at 185, but I'm not buying it to flip. I'm not buying it to be a deal. I'm buying it to put a 56 by 40 workshop. I may even exceed that to 72 feet by 40, and double stack some containers. I've got them steel for the roof already. So I want to double stack 40-foot containers. I may put another pair of containers outside of those. I want to dig a natural pond and line it, bring it with landscaping stones, waterfall and a fountain, and then I want fish in it, like a few koi. I'm not going to load it up like a friggin' aquarium or anything. I'm not going to fish in it. It's basically going to be a natural pond filtered to swim in. Water feature, a giant water feature. And then I've already kind of been eyeballing. I've got a good deal, a good lead on, like, just take a mobile home and put on it till I'm finished remodeling that home. So ideally, I have steel here for the cover, and there's area for the garage and the workshop. That's separate from the house. The house is torn off the end like they were going to put a garage on it. I've got steel for a 2-story building, 19 feet wide and 24 foot long. I think I got 24-foot beams. I got 2 24s, and I've got 8 12-foot beams of 8 by 8 steel structure, I-beams, and then I've got 19 feet 8-inch bar joists. I could put that structure on there on the back, put a second floor on it, basically turn this thing into
new text message from DP Services.
Not a work day. I've got a bunch of crap here that I need to use. I need to use this shit up. I now have an Enterprise exit booth for Enterprise rental that I was going to make a greenhouse out of. It would go perfect out there. Put it right by the driveway. Hey, look, check in and check out. There's actually up on the second floor, and they want me to throw this thing away, but it's a security gate. Like when you go in and out, you rent your car and you got to go out, they have to raise the gate to let you out. I have one of those. They told me throw it in the trash or do whatever you want with it. I'm thinking, It's 110, and there's already electricity at the end of the driveway. There's a box right at the end of the driveway already with electricity and two receptacles in it. I just yanked that conduit out and run it into that thing and make it look like an exit. And then people pull in and check in. It's like, oh yeah, here's my greenhouse. I'll check you with the greenhouse. So Tia is off to college in August. And I think at that point, I am going to start liquidating shit. And I'm going to move. I've really stayed here for the past 20 years so that Tia would have a stable life. She went to school with all her same friends, lived in the same house, grew up in the same bedroom. She just had the stability I had as a child, and I wanted that for her. So from birth to the time she's moving away to go to college, she's had the same bedroom in the same house in the same neighborhood, the same friends. Now, she did go to private school, so it wasn't like she went through public school and went to school with the same people from kindergarten to graduation like I did. Rodney Newton, Christy Truitt, a bunch of people on my Facebook. If I didn't name you off, I'm sorry. There's a bunch of people on my Facebook that we literally went to school from kindergarten through high school graduation. And I knew them the whole freaking time. Then I grew up and managed to claw my way back to the same neighborhood I grew up in, which is rapidly degrading now, and I just went out of here. Got other houses that I could move to, but I stayed here because it was my first house. I'm 2 blocks from my mom, who's elderly now. She's not elderly like I can't get around, but my mom's up there in years now. And I don't know. She may come out to Burleson or Rendon or Joshua or wherever I move to. She may move out there with me. Still close to Hughley Hospital. Harris Southwest is not out of the question. It seems like the property over towards back, west. So you get south and west of here, like along the Chisholm Trail corridor, because they put in the Chisholm Trail all the way down to Godley. That really raised the property values up and down that area, which is cool for my cousin. And my cousin Jeff owns like 10 acres out there, and then now Chisholm Trail is like right behind his property. So, boom, he should subdivide it, and I'd cut the front half off and put a pair of houses, zone it commercial, some shit, I don't know. But he's sitting on a gold mine. Of course, they got horses, so he probably just wants to keep it. I don't know. I want to get out of town. I want to liquidate some assets. I need more land because right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 freaking vehicles. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? There's 4 here and 3 in the back. 1, 2, 3, 7. Come here, Gator. See my cat will jump up in here. Gator meters. So anyway, this property is just like it's not the ultimate prime property, but it's good property. And if I were to choose to flip it just by putting this workshop and expanding the house, I could probably double my investment, triple it. If I were to upgrade the house and make it, say, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 4-bedroom, 4.5, 4, 3.5, and the 2-car garage, brick it, $500,000 house, plus the land. So, I mean, there's the houses around it they fluctuate wildly. That one's 185. The average neighborhood is about 300, 280 to 300, 340. The houses behind it that have a little more property to them, $500,000, 750, 900. The one on the corner right next to it is I think it's like 480 or 580. But it's a pool, nice house. It's an old ranch house. This is a very small house, but it has the potential to be much larger by just adding an upper floor on it. I mean, and it's not that complicated. I see a really prime opportunity here So I think since I have zero mortgage right now, I think I'm going to pull mortgage on this one. Take a hat that, so the mortgage here is way more than that one costs. So I could pull mortgage here, pay for that one in total. Or I could pull mortgage here, make a down payment on that one, remodel that one, remodel this one, and just rent this one out. And that rent on this one alone would pay the entire mortgage for this one and that one. I'm not credit heavy. I'm actually I'm debt light, which is good and bad. Bad for my credit rating because I'm debt light, because I don't have that revolving credit that I had for the last 10 years. But by getting some real estate on it, it'd probably pump me right back up that would be the point where I would get into the 8s. I've never been able to break that 740, 750 because I stay credit light. And to get into that 800, it's almost like you have to have real estate debt. And I don't carry real estate debt, the company does, my company. That keeps me free of being sued personally. But this house is mine, free and clear. I mean, you never really own it because I'm still paying buku money a month just for taxes every year. But I see an opportunity where I could take this house, use the equity from this house to buy the other house, and then rent this one to pay the loan. So then I've got two houses, one earning positive cash flow and the other one costing me zero. So I remain debt free, which is really bad because I have this freaking horrible hot rod buying habit. My collection, when I collected toys, it was bad. Like vintage toys, that was bad. And then when I collected guns, that's pretty expensive. And my hunting, when I went through my hunting phase for 10, 12, 15 years, that was super duper expensive. It was more expensive than golf. But, I bought that race car, and Vanessa, my ex-wife Vanessa, had a crying fit that I was going to kill myself. Like I wasn't planning on becoming a race car driver. It was just an auction item that it went so cheap I couldn't pass it up. So I bought a dually, a trailer, a big Mack truck, and that race car, and she flipped out on me. So I sold the car. But I bought her a Trans Am. She was okay with the GTA Trans Am. She was not good with me having a dirt track race car. Oh, the hypocrisy. And then I turned around and bought her a Mustang later on. Right. Yeah, within 6 months, she divorced me. So I bought my ex-girlfriend, or I helped my ex-girlfriend way back in the 80s with a down payment on a blue Mustang, and 6 months later, we broke up. Bought my wife a brand freaking new off the showroom floor blue Mustang, and within 6 months, we got divorced. So my daughter came to me with a Mustang here a while back, and even though it wasn't blue, I just told her, no. I bought her the Challenger. She don't like it. Charger's too fast. Then she wanted a Jeep Cherokee, so I told her, we'll go buy this Jeep Cherokee. Then she decided she didn't want that. So now I want a Jeep Wrangler. I've never owned a Jeep, but I want a Jeep. I've got 3 trucks. I've got the little truck, 1500 Hurricane. Then I got the gigantic Power Wagon next to me, which I'm setting way up on concrete, but I've got the beast there. That's my toy. Then there's Big Blue, the other blue Power Wagon. It's in the back. I got a red dually, the black Suburban. We now have a 2001 Cherokee, but that's probably going to be, I'm financing that venture, but it's not going to be my vehicle. So these got hail protection on them. So we got Kermit. We got the beast here. They're covered up because of hail for the storms yesterday or the day before. And I got those little monsters over there. And then I'm here in the Hurricane, the black Dodge. So yeah, by me being debt free and working with the amount of money that I make, with a 40-foot garage, that's a bad recipe. I'm going to end up I'm going to end up back with another Corvette, another old. At one time, I had a 68 Corvette, a 69. I had 68 Camaro, 69 Corvette, a 70 Mustang Fastback, a 67 Ford F-150, and I was into the old car collecting thing. And after my divorce and a couple of years of some big taxes from my business, I sold that shit off. And now I'm back to collecting newer vehicles, which I need to stop that. The bigger the garage I get, the more freaking cars I'm going to collect. I feel it coming on. All right, well, I'm out of here. I bought me the rare occasional beer that I never do. And, yeah, I videoed the entire 20 minutes from the property back to here. Should have probably videotaped some of the property. Anyway, I'm all windblown and got a full tank of gas, got me a beer, got me some unhealthy snackages. And folks, I'm out of here. Y'all be good to one another, pay it forward, and for God's sakes, wear those safety goggles.